Hey folks, Nas here. Looks like Medieval Dynasty has, or Top Lits has dropped a new Medieval Dynasty surprise update. Looks like we're going to have a new map with co-op mode. Apparently the new map is possibly going to be called the Oxbow. Let's see, villagers gather round. We noticed your passionate anticipation for some news about the co-op update. Hence, it is time to break the silence. We are thrilled to reveal the first surprise of the co-op update, a brand new map, the Oxbow. It will include lively and unique villages, breathtaking landmarks, new story, and characters. You will be able to visit the Oxbow with your friends or in single-player mode and enjoy all it has to offer. The update will be available on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series XS, I believe it is. Stay tuned for more updates about the co-op mode. Now, if we go back through this video, you'll probably notice quite a few things. First off, you noticed the... let's get to it here. So it looks like this is going to be part of the new area. You see that we've got a new sign. Looks like maybe that is Pistovia and Astoya. So that looks like maybe two new villages that are going to be on this new Oxbow map. Looks like there's going to be a new waterfall with a bridge crossing in front of it here. That actually looks really nice. I like that bridge. That tiered waterfall is pretty cool itself as well. Let's see here. I noticed this caught my eye quite a bit. So I'm pretty curious. This is probably going to be your woodcutter, and it looks like they're going to have an animation for actually splitting the firewood. You can actually see firewood stacked up next to the building there, the woodcutter's hut there, and there's actually firewood stacked up along the side. I don't know if that's actually going to be part of the decoration for the building. Now, granted, you can see barrels and baskets and stuff over here, kind of just left of center of the screen. There's also a wagon here. I don't know if we're getting wagons. I know that people have been asking for it for quite some time. It wasn't mentioned, but you never know. But I don't know if all of these are going to be part of the decoration for this building, or if you're just going to be able to place some of these items or not. Even if we're only able to place wagons as decorations, I think that would actually be kind of cool. Better yet, I would love to see them pulled behind, Miss Donkey or something. I think that would be great. But anyway, let's get on to it here. Now, as we're coming into this, I want to slow down the playback speed a little bit. Let's slow it down by half, because this part goes by pretty quickly. Now, if you can see right here, as we're coming up, you can see a guy standing here at what looks to be the tanning station, and he's actually working. You can see his arms moving. Let's go back. So you can kind of see his arms moving a little bit, like he's actually working the tanning station. So I don't know if that's going to be a new profession, because it doesn't appear to be tied to a building, unless it's tied to the one it's right next to. I don't know if that's a house. Because see, you can see a window there, like that's a small house. But I'm wondering if this tanning station is going to be a new profession, maybe. Also, this gal right here in the yard, she is doing something, and it almost looks like she's pushing down on something like it's a churn. Maybe like a butter churn or a milk churn or something like that. And then you've got the little building over here, which is probably part of the animal area, because it looks to be fenced off. I don't know if we can see that there were animals in that area coming up or not. Let's play that back and see what we can see. Not noticing anything other than a couple of gals sitting there talking. But there's one of that looks like the pig, or the sheep pen or the pig pen or something right there. Of course, you got the windmill. Doesn't appear that it has changed much. Maybe the base or something. Let's see if we can... Yeah, see, man, that passes really quickly, even at half speed. But anyway, let's go here. Now, I did notice this guy pathing right here. He's going to be your like little security guard, your watchman. Now, granted, we already have people, villagers that already path through the village with the torch at night to, you know, kind of look out and stuff like that. But let me come back here. I want to get back into this at normal speed, and I want you to pay attention. He seems to be pathing slower than what they normally do. Let me get back to here. So if you watch, he seems to be pathing slower. Now, it doesn't appear that they have slowed down his video feed to make it look like it. It looks like he's actually moving at a slower pace, like he's taking his time and looking around and things like that. As to where right now they seem to path a little bit faster. Now in this view here, you can actually see the kids running, which is really nice. So they're going to be more active, it looks like, playing with each other and things like that. I love that. I know we've been asking for more animation with the kids and more things for them to be doing stuff. You can also see the ladies in the background here. It looks like they are washing clothes and hanging them on line, which leads me to believe that maybe, just maybe, you're going to be required to supply clothing to your villagers, as clothing would wear out and degrade and stuff over time. I think that would be an awesome addition to this update. Now, granted, I don't know whether all of this is dropping all at first or not. These are just speculations. I have no idea what all is exactly being added other than co-op mode and clearly the new map. Everything else is strictly speculation from what I'm seeing in this video. Let's see here. You can also see a building right here. This appears to be a watchtower. Now, I know people have been building their own watchtowers by using unfinished windmills, which you guys have been doing an awesome job. I've seen the pictures and stuff on Facebook of all of these little towns and villages and stuff you folks have been making and using the windmill for a watchtower type of building. But it looks like very possibly we're going to have a watchtower, and if I'm not mistaken, behind this tree, that's going to be the gate to your village. These palisades are also different. You can see that they look to be a variation of two of the palisades that we have now, to where you've got the horizontal logs and then you've got vertical spiked logs at the top. Now, I don't know if this is an overhang, if you have to build two walls, if this is going to be an option to where it's going to be a double thick wall with a walkway on top. But it looks like the walkway is between this outer surface and this outer surface, because you can see the little guy standing on it. There's even a cutout for him to shoot down at people. So I don't know if maybe an archer is going to be, again, another profession for you to assign people at. Maybe your villagers are going to have two assignments. So maybe they will actually have a job to do, and then they will rotate into security and monitor the village and things like that. Let's see, is there anything else I'm noticing? There is what looks like a water mill right here. I am not sure what that is. It's hard to see. Let me see if I can roll that back a little bit. It's not moving, but you can clearly see that there is a cog. You can see that there is a cog right there. So something is that little wheel is going to be turning something else. I can't tell what it's going to be turning, but there's clearly something right there. So maybe it's going to be part of a grinding mill or something like that, which we already have a mill in the windmill. And it's powered by wind. But this apparently looks like it's going to be a paddle wheel, like it's going to be in the water. So I don't know if that is going to be something, but it is definitely intriguing. Let's go through this a little bit farther. Now you can see right here, this is the new palisade from the outside. So the outside looks just like the inside. You got the horizontal logs, and then you got the vertical spikes at the top. You've got the cutouts for shooters to shoot through. And then of course you got the tower, and it looks like, I don't know if this wall protruding out from the entrance is standard or if it's something that you can build, but that's clearly the entrance gate right there. And then it looks like, that looks like you can build a bridge. If you see that coming down off of it right there, that looks like a built bridge. Unless this is one of the villages that they're showing, because they showed us 2 names for 2 different villages on the sign at the beginning of the video. You can actually see a sign right here, so maybe this is one of the pre-built villages, but I'm hoping that we get some of these items that I'm seeing in this particular village. It doesn't show us, I can't quite make out the name there, but that's clearly going to be a village like Gustovia or Hornica or something like that. That's going to be one of the new villages. But there's a lot of new things in there. Trying to see that sign. I still can't quite make it out. It's too blurry on my screen. And there's that villager's waving. Actually, if you watch, as we're getting closer, that villager is waving. That's pretty cool. I'm loving some of these new animations. Okay, let's see what we can see here. So there was that gear I was talking about, but it literally looks like it's just sitting in the yard. Too much other stuff it's so hard to see. I'm not sure what this little thing is here. There's some little cover right there. I don't know if that's a runoff or something that's right there. Maybe that's an opening in below the gate or below the fence. But it looks like water is running through it. So yeah, it's like a runoff. Interesting. New map. Okay. 2, 3, and 4. Wait, whoa. That looks to me like that's going to be new map 1, new map 2, new map 3, and new map 4. That looks like we're going to be getting 4 new maps or 3 more new maps in the future after this one. That's going to be freaking awesome. Absolutely awesome. And there we go. Obviously, it's going to be on PC, PlayStation, PS5, Xbox Series XS. So definitely look forward to getting this new update for the new co-op mode. I'm absolutely excited about this. But anyway, if you folks like this little update, definitely hit that like button. A special thank you to my members. You can see them over here on the screen right now. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I greatly appreciate it. And you folks take care and happy hunting.